So what about the ape men? You've done programs on ape men. I have a series on these things. We'll just look at one classical example here. Nebraska man was Heteropithecus Harold Cookii, Western ape, discovered by a guy named Harold Cook. We don't have time for all the details, but they drafted a whole ape man with Stone Age tools and a wife and fire and domesticated animals, all based on one bone, which turned out to be a tooth. And it was a tooth of an extinct pig. Again, made the whole ape man. It's just one example. What's cool about this picture of this tooth is this happens to be one of the actual teeth they found after they found the first tooth. When they found more teeth, they realized this came from an extinct pig. This is not a human tooth. This was from the Creation Evidence Museum down in Glen Rose, Texas. I happened to be speaking in that area, and I stopped in to see Carl Baugh, and he showed me the tooth, and I got my picture with it, so it's kind of exciting.
So that's Nebraska man.
That's one of the teeth from Nebraska man, yes. And there are many, many, many more examples. We don't have time to go through each of these, but we could summarize this whole thing very, very simply. Every ape man everyone has ever seen or ever will see fall into one of three categories. It was either really just an ape creature that they tried to make look more human, which would be like Lucy, or it was fully human that they tried to make look more ape-like, which would be like Neanderthal man, or it was really a mix of bones like Sediba or Piltdown man, which was actually a fraud. Everyone we have seen or will see is going to fall into one of those three categories. So there's no real ape men. It's either actually an ape, actually a human, or a mix of bones.
Well, when you look at what little that they find, and then they create, like they did with Nebraska man, a whole group of people, and the way they had animals domesticated and all things, and, oh, wait a minute, it's a pig's bone. I mean, all of that's just sheer imagination and nonsense.
It is, and then they come up with something new to hope that you don't realize the other one was a fraud or something and get you to focus your attention somewhere else. And this actually goes back to a show you and I did in the past.
I remember that.
Surprise, the Bible explains that. I'm just taking some bullet points out here. Secular scientists actually believe we've all come from one male and one female because they've studied the genetics. And yes, one male, one female have passed on their genetics to everyone. And in the recent past, almost every person went extinct and almost every animal went extinct, but they reemerged at the same time. Sounds very familiar to us because of the whole flood account. So wrapping this up, who am I? The reality and relevance. You are fearfully and wonderfully made in the image of God, created to do good works. Very clear from Scripture. The relevance actually harkens back to the whole yeah, but that we've been discussing here, but we're going to flip this on its head here, twist a little bit. Every single person at some point is going to die and stand before God, and God can look them in the eye and say, you do not deserve to be here. But that's where we can pull the yeah, but. We can say, yeah, I don't deserve to be here, but you sent your son to die on a cross to pay for my sins so that I could gain entrance into heaven, not on my merits, but on yours because of the sacrifice that Jesus made for all of us. So we can turn the yeah, but around into something very, very positive.